Okay, this is a record mechanism from a antique apparatus, which is this antique apparatus is a replica of a Wurlitzer 1015. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be oiling this and cleaning it. It's dusty, it's dirty. We're going to clean all this stuff up and detail it. Put on the new Stylus. You can see the dust down there. So we're going to do all that. Clean it up, because tomorrow we're putting this baby in. The amplifier's back. The computer system is back with a new battery. And that's it. Here's the power supply. We're going to clean that up. It's actually in really good shape, but it's a little dirty over here, as you can see. So we're going to clean this up. Leilani, my little Hawaiian girl. She's my little girl I bought in Hawaii. And she is going to stand guard. We'll put her on the table here so she lays flat. Her head shakes. It's a solar thing, but Leilani's here, and let's get going. Hey, Patty, I'm going to send you a video, and this is your transfer motor. This is important, and this has got to go in and out. So it goes in when the power comes on, and then when the power goes out, it's supposed to spring out, and I just lubricated this. But I'm going to send you a video, probably the best guy about this situation here. That you can understand what I'm doing here. So it's going to be lubricated, and that's very important because this goes around and it pushes on these micro switches, and we're going to spray those micro switches too. Anyways, hey Dave, it's Mickey. This is where he was talking about in his video, is spraying this. He wants you to spray it in that crack and then over here. So what happens is when the motor runs, it pulls it in, and then when the power goes off, it's supposed to spring out. This was a little bit, yeah, so I was using this contact cleaner here. Anyways, what I was referring to is removing these. You see these? So when this comes around, right, it hits these switches here. And what I was saying is I was going to pull these off and spray it with deoxit. What's your opinion on that? Also, good, quick question here, Dave. There's these little holes here. You see this turns. Do you think that I should put some oil in there? And then there's one right there, and then maybe where it turns, like right in here, just give it some lubrication on the pivot points. Okay, because this plays a key component. You get error codes because it's only got so much time to come down and push down the switch. So that's why this has got to work. It's got to go in and out, and you can see it should go in and out, so it needs some more lubrication. Okay, we did our service and lubrication. As you can see, we can do it by hand. So the gripper arm comes down, and that's where you want to lubricate, right on the pivot points there. So we give it a good lubrication, and again, we lubricated the most important part, which is this part right here. All right. Okay. Here's what this looks like. Let's see if we can improve it. Okay, here's what this looks like. Let's see if we can improve it. Yeah. Wow, what a difference that makes. Look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, there's a little water in here. We're going to dry this with a, look how beautiful that is. 100% better. A little pro tip. You take the cartridge out, okay? In order to get this piece back in, you got to take the whole cartridge out. So this is a metal trim piece it's decorative. So what you want to do is get it lined up, and then you got to be careful because this is the side that's got the cutout. You see that? You see that cutout right there? I was doing it this way. I was wondering why it wouldn't work. Well, the reason why it didn't work is because you got to get it lined up, because there's this piece of plastic here, and that's the reason why you got to line it up this way. Okay. Once you get it in there, then you come back with your cartridge. You're going to come back with your cartridge with that lined up. And then when you do your, see, you've got a decorative piece there, and that's how that goes. Okay, when you're changing these needles out, here's the one that was in there. See if we can focus it. So basically what you're doing is grabbing it and pulling it out slowly. You see that? Slowly. There's the female end, the male end's in there. Okay, we have a brand new stylus right here from Needles for Jukeboxes. This is the Sure. It's brand new. Diamond needle. We're gonna put that in. Okay, perfect. She's in there. Nice. Slid right in. Let's get a little focus going on here. You can see the needle's right there. And it's stiff, which is nice. It's not flopping around, which is good. So yeah, it's just a matter of, remember when you play the record, it's sort of on the back side. You see where the needle is? Oops, sorry, don't mean to get so it's not on the front, it's on the back. So when the record goes around, it still plays the needle, which is right underneath here. And that's how Rowe AMI did it. And you can see the trim piece. See if we can back up. You can see the trim piece is on there and it looks good. Okay, so new stylus put on.